Hello friends and welcome to my channel Iballdesigningdeveloper. Like in the previous videos, we have just done many of the things using different languages and I hope you understand that all projects which we have just covered up. So today we are just creating an amazing electronic application here and we will be creating this electronic application using Next.js. We will be using some of the other libraries as well, like we will be using here Web3 and we will be using Tailwind CSS as well. Means we will be using Next.js, Web3 and Tailwind CSS to create this amazing electronic application and I hope you will be understanding this project here. So if you understand this video from start and if you enjoyed this video as well, so remember to hit a like, and if you are new on the channel, want to see more videos like that, so remember to subscribe on the channel. After subscribing, the notification bell as well, so more people can learn and they can understand how we can create these amazing things using different languages. So just now we'll be starting with our amazing video and seeing that how we can just create this amazing electronic application using Next.js, Tailwind and Web3 from start. So just like I'm telling you that we will be just creating an amazing project here and we will be now creating an amazing electronic application from start using Next.js, Web3 and we will be using Tailwind CSS here. So for building this amazing application here, I will be opening first of all my folder which is on downloads. So I will be moving here down and you can see here we are getting the folder as electronic app in Next.js, Web3 and it is also created using Next.js. So I will be moving to my main file and removing all the codes from this file because I will be not using these all codes, like you all know that. In the previous videos also I have just done the same thing. Then I will be removing that all stuff. After removing these things, you have to just save this file and press Ctrl V to close the side panel from here. Then I will be zooming in so you can just see all the codes which I am doing here at the left. Now I can also change the title, so I will be writing here electronic app like this, which will be the title, and I will be saving this. After saving, you have to open this file in your default browser, which is called Google Chrome. So I will be now moving down and here we will be getting our electronic app folder and this is our main file. So you can see now we are getting all the things working, and now when we are getting this, just I will be doing it side by side so I can get all the codes at the left, and at the right we should getting our interface which is totally empty here. So I will be now making it bigger. Coding side should be bigger here, so I will be making it bigger like this. After making, just you have to move in the body and you have to create a div class, because first of all we create div as well in which we have to create the classes. So I will be writing here hero area, which will be our div class. Then I will be also creating here header with class, and now in class I will be writing it as like header section like this. I will be writing. Then after writing this, you have to move down and create here div class container, which will be another class here. Then create nav class as well, in which we will be creating our navbar. So I will be writing it as navbar dash expand lg. So I will be now writing here expand lg, and I will be writing here custom nav. Then you have to write here container like this. After writing this, you have to now move down and create a tag, remove this href and create here class in the place of it. And I will be writing here navbar brand like this, and then you have to give a space and create here href and main file name. Then you have to create image tag in images. I will be defining my logo.png file, which is the main file here. Then create a span tag here, and in this span tag I will be writing here electronic app. Now you have to save it and then create a button tag after the close a tag and create a class in this button, which should be as navbar toggler. Then you have to create type as button. Then I will be writing here data toggle as collapse. Now you have to give a space and write here data target as hashtag, and I will be writing here navbar supported content like this. Then give a space and create here area controls tag, in which I will be writing here navbar supported, and I will be now writing here content like this. Then you have to give a space here and create area expanded, and I will be writing here false. Then you have to create here area label equal to, then I will be now writing here toggle navigation. After writing this tag, you have to create here a span tag, and I will be creating as class s1 s-1, then create another span tag with class as s2. Same, just remember one thing, in the place of 1 I will be writing here 2, then create another span class as s3 like this. After creating this thing, you have to now simply give a space after the button tag, and one thing is really important, you have to give a space in center here as well like this. After giving these all spaces here, you have to move after the button tag and you have to give 2 spaces after that. So I will be giving 2 spaces and creating here div class, and in this div class I will be writing here collapse navbar. So I will be now writing here collapse navbar, and I will be writing here navbar collapse like this. Now after writing this thing, you have to now simply do one thing, give a space again, and then you have to create ID after this close tag. And in the ID, I will be creating the ID as navbar supported content again. So I will be now writing here ID as it is. Then you have to move down and create div class as dflex. So here I will be now writing this. Then you have to give here ml auto in the same class and create flex column like this. Then give a space and write here flex l0 and write here align items as center. Then you have to now move down after this and create here ul class, and I will be writing here navbar dash nav. Then you have to move down after this and create li class, and then I will be writing here nav item active. Now when you've written this thing, just you have to create a tag and remove this href. In the place of it, I will be writing here class as navlink. Then create href. In the place of it, I will be writing index file. Then here I will be writing home spend tag. Then give here class as sr only like this. Then you have to just write here current. Then after writing just here, I will be now writing current like this. Then here you have to just do one thing. You have to move after this li tag, create another li tag here, and this will be the list in which we will be creating our nav menus. And then I will be writing a nav item again. Then create a tag and remove this href. In the place of it, I will be creating a class as navlink and write here href as about file. Then here as well, I will be writing about. You can give a space from the first tag as well. Then create li tag with class as nav item. Write here a tag, remove this href, create class as navlink and write here href as service file. And then here I will be giving a space and writing here service, create li class nav item like this. Then write here a tag, remove this href. In the place of it, I will be writing here class as navlink. Then you have to write here href again, and then I will be now writing here block and give a space from here and write block. Then create another li tag with nav item as class in the li and write here a tag, remove href and create class as navlink. And now in href I will be creating here contact. So here I will be now writing contact, and here I will be now giving a space and writing contact. Save it here. Then just one thing you have to do, just remove the space from first, and after you have to give it in the last. Reload it. You can see we are getting all the nav bars here. Burger menu is working, home, about, service, block, contact, and all are having the beautiful hover effect, which is looking good. After getting these all stuff, you have to now move down after the header tag which we have created, because now we have done all the one menu thing which we have to do. So I will be moving down after the close header and creating section with class. In class, I will be directly writing here slider section, in which we will be creating our home page with slider. Then I will be writing here div class as container as well, and create div class row here. Then you have to now create div class, and I will be writing call md6 and write here div class again. So I will be now moving down and create here div class detail, and I will be writing here underscore box. Then create h1 and I will be writing here electrical, write here br, and then I will be moving down after the br tag and write here service. Then create another br tag and write here providers. Then you have to move down and create p tag, and I will be writing it is a now established. It is a paragraph which I am writing here fact that so I will be now writing here fact that a reader will be distracted by the, and then I will be now just writing here readable content of a page, and here I will be now writing when looking at its layer. Now here I will be just writing the point like this, the point of using login. Now when you just written this, create href here, then class which should be totally empty. Then you have to now write here contact us like this. Save it. Then you have to move down after the two divs which we have created and create a div class as call lg, and I will be now writing here 5 call md6, and I will be writing offset, then write here lg1. Then you have to create div class, and I will be writing here image content, image underscore content you have to write. Then create another tag which should be image underscore container div. Then I will be writing here id which should be carousel example, and I will be now writing here controls. Then you have to give a space, create class as carousel slide, then write here data right equal to, and here I will be just writing carousel. So write here carousel like this, and after writing this you have to move down and create div class, and in div class I will be writing here carousel inner. So I will be now writing here as it is. Then create div class carousel, and then I will be now writing here item active. Then you have to write here div class image box. Then you have to write here images slash. So here I will be now writing here slider image.jpg. Then you have to create div class, and I will be writing it as carousel item, and then you have to move down and create div class image box, and here I will be writing images slash, then you have to write here slider image. Then you have to create div class, and I will be now writing here carousel dash item, and I will be now writing here div class image box. Then you have to write here images slash, then I will be writing here slider image. Then after writing this tag, you have to now move down after the 5 divs here. Then create here a tag and remove this href create class as carousel control, and I will be now writing here previous. Write here href and I will be now writing here carousel example, and I will be now writing here controls. Then you have to give a space and create rule tag, in which I will be now writing here button. Write here data slide preview, or like this you can write data slide only, and I will be writing here in short form previous. After writing this, you have to create a span tag, and I will be writing here sr only in class, and I will be writing here previous like this. And then after writing this tag, you have to save it and create a tag and remove this href here, create here class, and in class I will be now writing carousel control, and I will be now writing here next. Then give a space and create href here, in which I will be writing carousel. So here I will be now writing carousel example. Then you have to write here controls, then create role as button, and then I will be now just writing here data slide. So I will be now writing here data slide as next this time. Then you have to create a span tag, and I will be now writing here sr only, and then you have to write next. Save it here, and then you have to reload. After reloading, you can see we are getting here the sliders button, and you can see our image is moving with slider, which is looking good. But I just put same image in all the slider which I have just made here. Now after getting this, you have to give a space after the div tag which we have created. Then move down after the close section tag here, because now this section has been completed. And then I will be moving down after the close div here. After moving down, you have to create a section class as service underscore section. Then you have to give a space and write here layout underscore padding like this. After writing this thing, you have to simply move down and create here div class as container, and write here div class as heading, and then I will be now writing here container as well like this. Then you have to create h2, and here I will be writing our services. Now after writing this tag, you have to now do one thing. You have to move down and create image tag. So here I will be now writing here image images slash, and then I will be now writing here plug.png. Then you have to create div class as service, and I will be now writing here container. Then you have to write here div class as box, and I will be now writing here div class as image box. Then I will be writing images slash, and then you have to write here s1.png, create class as image1. So I will be now writing here. Then you have to create div class as detail box, and then you have to write here h5, in which I will be writing equipment, and then I will be writing installation. Then when you've written this, you have to create p tag, and I will be writing there are many variations of passages. So here I will be now writing of passages of Lauren with some. Then I will be now writing here available. Then you have to move down and create here a tag which should be as div. Then I will be now writing here class as box active. Then you have to move down and create here div class as image box. Then you have to write here images slash, and then I will be now writing s2.png. Write here class as image one like this. Then you have to create div class, and then I will be writing here detail, and I will be now writing here detail box. After writing this tag, you have to now write here h5. Then I will be now writing here windmill energy. So here I will be now writing here p tag. There are many variations of passages. So here I will be now writing here of Lauren with some like this. Now when you've written this, I will be writing here available. Then you have to give comma here. Then move down after the two divs again, and then I will be creating here div class as box, and I will be now writing here div class as image underscore box. Then here I will be just moving down after the div which we have created, and write here images slash s3.png, create class as image1. Then you have to write here div class detail dash box. So here I will be now writing detail box. Then write here h5, and I will be writing here equipment maintenance. So here I will be now writing this create p tag, and I will be writing there are many variations, and I will be writing of passages of Lauren Ipsum.
Then I will be now writing here available. Then when you written this, you have to move after the two divs here which we have created. Then you have to give a space, and I will be now writing here div class as box. Then I will be now writing here image box. So here I will be now writing image box like this. Then you have to write here images slash, and I will be writing it as s4.png. Create here class as image1. So I will be now writing here class as image1 like this. Just don't give dash here. Then I will be moving down and write here div class as detail dash box. Then I will be writing h5. In h5 I will be now writing here offshore. So right here offshore engineering. And then after writing this thing, you have to just move down and create v tag, in which I will be writing there are many variations of passages of Lauren, some like this. Then you have to now write here available. Then you have to write comma, save this thing, and then reload. So if I show you, you can see in our services section we are getting all the services of the user here, and it is totally good looking, you can see, and I think that it is good also. So now when you are getting this thing, just you have to move after the two divs here and create another div class as box. Then you have to create div class as image box. Then you have to write here images slash and write here 5. So here I will be writing s5.png create class image1. Then create div class as detail box. Then I will be writing here h5, in which I will be writing electrical wiring like this. Then when you written this, you have to now move down and create v tag. Then I will be writing there are many variations of passages. Then I will be writing of Lauren with some available. So I will be now writing here available like this. Then when you return this, you have to just move down after this tag and create div class. Then I will be writing here btn box. Then you have to write a tag, and I will be writing here read more like this. Then you have to save this and move after the section tag. Then create another section class. In class, I will be writing here about underscore section, and I will be writing here layout padding. Then I will be writing here div class as container, and write here div class as row. Then again you have to create div class as column-d6. So here I will be now writing this thing. Then you have to write here div class, and I will be writing here detail box. Then I will be now writing here div class, and I will be writing heading container like this. Then you have to move down, and then I will be just creating here h2 and write here about us like this. Then you have to just move down and create images slash, and I will be writing here plug. So here I will be writing .png reload, and you can see our services section has been created, and now we are moving on to the about section, and we are getting the about us heading written at the back. We are also getting the background at the back, and then here we are getting a plug icon, or you can say a logo. So after getting this, you have to just move down and create a p tag, in which I will be writing a simple lorem with some tags here. So I will be now writing a lorem like this. Then press tab here to get all the text here about lorem. Then I will be creating a read more button here. Give a space after the two divs which we have created. Close two div. Then write here div class as column-d6, and write here div class, and I will be now writing it as image underscore container. Then after writing this thing, you have to now create here div class as, and I will be now writing here image box v1. Then you have to write here images slash, and then I will be now writing here about image1. Then create div class as image box v2. Then I will be writing here images slash, and I will be writing about image2. Then after writing this tag, you have to now give a space after the two divs, and here as well you have to give a space. Then move down after the section tag which we have created, close section tag, and then you have to create section class as log underscore section, and I will be writing a layout padding. Then you have to move down and write here div class as container, and I will be now writing here div class as heading, and I will be now writing here container. Then you have to write here h2, and I will be writing here blog like this. After writing blog, you have to now give a space and write here images slash, and I will be writing here plug.png. Save it, create div class row, and then I will be now writing here div class, and then I will be now writing it as column-d6. Then I will be now moving down and creating here div class, and I will be writing here box. Then create another div and write here image box. Then move down and create images slash. So here I will be now writing images slash block1 dot jpeg. Then I will be now writing here div class detail box like this. Then you have to write here h5, in which I will be writing block title, and I will be writing here goes here. And then you have to create v tag, in which I will be writing there are many variations of passages of lorem with some available. So here I will be now writing but the majority of, or you can say majority have suffered alteration. So I will be now writing here like this and write here in some form. Then I will be writing by injected, humor, or randomized. So there I will be writing this. Then you have to move after the 3 close div and create another div class as column d6 and write here div class as box. Then you have to move down, and after moving down, just you have to create here div class as image box. Then I will be writing here images slash, and then I will be now writing here block2. Save it and then create here div class as detail box. Then you have to move down and create here h5, in which I will be writing block title, and I will be writing here goes here. Then you have to write here v tag, in which I will be writing there are many variations of. So here I will be writing passages of lorem ipsum available. So here I will be now writing this available right here comma but the, and I will be writing here majority like this have suffered alteration. So I will be now writing here, and then I will be writing in some form by injected humor. Then I will be now writing here or randomized like this. Then when you've written this, you have to move after the close section tag here, and then after moving down, you have to now create here another section tag which will be of content. So I will be now creating a section with class as, and I will be writing here content underscore section. So here I will be saving and showing you by reloading. So you can see we are getting here about us. In about us we are getting a small paragraph about that. Then we are also getting a read more button which is looking good. Then I am also getting a picture, you can see, which is looking good here. So these are the images, and this same image we are also getting a slider at the top on the home page. And down if I move, so you can see this is the blog section in which you will be getting all the blogs. And now these are the 2 blocks which I have created here, but you can create more blocks as well if you want. And I am using same icon which I have used at the top here. So all the things are same, but just the thing which is changed is that like the images and the text which we are writing here. So it is looking good, and I think that we should be creating like this. So now we have created the blog section, and we are moving on to the section which is called as content. So here I will be removing this script tag as well because I will be not needing this. Give a space from here, and then after writing these all stuff, you have to now move here in the section tag, and then I will be creating here div class as container. So you have to write here div class as container, and then you have to write here div class as heading underscore container. Then I will be now writing here h2, and I will be now writing here contact as like this. Then write here images slash, and I will be writing here plug.png. Then create here div class as container after 2 close div, and again here I will be writing div class as row. Write here div class column d6. Then I will be now writing here form action should be empty. Write here div input, and I will be now writing here input text, and then you have to give here placeholder. So I will be now writing here placeholder like this, and then I will be writing here name, give a space and close it. Then again you have to create div and write here input email. Write here placeholder as email. So here I will be now writing. Then you have to give div and write here input type, and here I will be writing text create placeholder, in which I will be now writing this time phone number. Then give a space from here as well. After doing these all stuff, you have to now move down and create div input again, in which I will be now writing here text, same thing. Just give here class as message box. I will be now writing, and then I will be now just doing one thing. I will be writing here placeholder. In placeholder, I will be now writing here message. Then after writing this, you have to create here div class as flags. And in here, I will be now just doing one thing. I will be writing d flags, which is means that display flags. Then I will be creating here button as send. Save it here, and then you have to move after the form, close it, and create here div class as column d6 here. So I will be now creating this. Then you have to write here div class as map underscore container. Then I will be writing here div class as map underscore responsive. So here I will be now writing, just I will be removing this underscore and changing it to dash. Then you have to create here iframe tag in which I will be writing here source as https www.google.com/maps/invent. Then I will be now writing /v1/place. Then I will be writing question mark key equal to, then you can write any key name. So I will be writing IZASY. Then you can write here A0 S1 A7 PHL and 0 like this, and then I will be now writing here IA D6. So D should be capital and like this you have to write. Then I will be writing UP7M4QP. Then again you have to write dash Z21PH. Then here I will be writing ESC, and then you can write and Q. Then you can write here equal to, and I will be writing here hyphen like this, and then I will be writing plus tower. Then when you just written this thing here you have to now do one thing, like here you have to just now write here plus, and I will be writing here Paris plus France like this. Now when you've written this thing, just here you have to give a space and create here width as 600 and write here height as 300. Then write here frame border as 0 and write here style as border should be 0. Then I will be now creating here width as well. In width I will be now writing here 100%. Then create height as 100% as well. Now you have to write here allow for this thing. Then when you just written this, you have to do one thing here as well, like here we have written this frame border and I will be removing this frame border from here because we have created it previously. After writing that all stuff, you have to move after the close section tag which we have created and create another section tag here with class as info underscore section, and I will be now writing here layout value. Then you have to create here div class as container. So save till here and then reload. You can see now if I show you, we are getting the contact section as well, but one thing is not good in the contact section, like in phone number we are not getting the placeholder of phone number. So we have done the spelling mistake here. Save it and reload. Now we will be getting the placeholder. You can see now it is looking good. So just remember, you don't have to make any mistake, because if you make any one mistake here, so it will be taking you and your whole program, or you can say whole tag will be wrong. So remember, do not do any mistake, or if you have done any mistake by mistake, so you can solve it as well, like I have solved in this placeholder. Now here you have to move in this div tag with the class, so you can create any class which you want to create. I created the container class, and then I will be creating here a div class again, which should be as info contact this time, because this is a section of info in which we will be writing all the information about us as contact as well. Then I will be now writing here div class role and write here div class column d4. Then you have to write here a tag empty, href will be empty, and then I will be now writing here images tag in which I will be writing location white.png. Then you have to move after this tag and create a span tag in this, and I will be writing here passages. So here I will be now writing passages of lorem ipsum. So here I will be now writing of lorem ipsum available. Then when you've written this thing, just you have to now do one thing here, like I will be moving down after the close div here and create div class call md4 and write here a tag empty. Then create images slash, and then I will be writing a telephone white. So here I will be now writing telephone white, save it. Then you have to move after this tag and create a span tag, and I will be writing here call like this, right here plus 0 1 2 3 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 like this. Then you have to now move down and create here div class as call md4. Then I will be now writing here a tag and create image tag images slash, and I will be writing here envelope white.png. Then you have to move after this call tag and create a span in which I will be writing here my name as my email address. You can give any of one random email address here, but I have written my email address, which is the random one. Then you can just move down after the divs here. So we have to move after the three divs, and you can create the row as class. Then I will be now writing here div class as call md8 and write here call lg as well. So I will be writing here call lg9. Then you have to move down, and then here I will be creating as div class info dash form. Then you have to create here form action should be empty. Just in the place of it, I will be writing type text and create here placeholder as enter your email. So I will be now writing here. Then you have to create here button as subscribe. So here I will be now writing like this. Then you have to move after the two divs here and create div class as call md 4. Then you have to now write here call as G. So here I will be now writing 3. Then you have to write here div class as info underscore social. Then I will be now writing here div date, and then you can write here empty, or you can write hashtag as well. Then I will be writing fb.png, which is the logo of Facebook or icon of Facebook. Then if I scroll down, you can see we are getting the Google Maps here. So it is saying that key is invalid of Google Maps. So means that we have done some mistake in the key, spelling mistake it will be. So because of that, the key is not working and our Google Map is not coming here. So now we have to check the mistake which we have done in our key. So here we have just written like embed, which is the with perfect spelling, and I've just written google.com, www. In iframe you have to write these all stuff. Then I've written maps embed v1. Then here we have just written place question mark, and then here I've written key equal to aiza sya0. Then we have written s1a7phln and 0. You have to just now write here. Just if you are getting dash like this, cross dash means that it is a 0. So I have now written phln0 ia, and ia we have just written d6. Then I have written dash, in which I have written ue7m4 qp. Then I have written dash again. Then I have written z21p h. Okay, so here you have to now change this here to 0 like this. Then you have to save it here. Then if I reload, so now if I show you, so I think that now we are getting the map. You can see now we are getting map. So the mistake was that we have not written the 0, and now the mistake has been solved and our map is coming, means that all the things are perfectly now written. The mistake was just simply that of one spelling mistake. So you have now seen that I have done one spelling mistake. Because of that my map was not coming. So you can just think that if we have done any big mistake, so all the program will be really wrong and you will be not getting that. So remember, do not do any mistake. So I will be now writing another a tag here. Then create images slash, and I will be writing here Twitter, because now I will be creating a Twitter logo. Then you have to move after the div here and create another div a tag. Write here image, and I will be now writing here images slash LinkedIn icon. Then create another div a tag, and here you can write images slash, and then I will be writing here Instagram. So here you can write here instagram.png. Save this. After saving, you have to now give a space after the before one div which we have created, and after giving a space you have to move after the section tag. Write here footer with class, and in class I will be writing here container. Then you have to write here fluid. Then you can just write here footer underscore section. After writing this, you can just move down and create here div class as container, and then I will be writing here div class as row. And here you can write here div class as call lg, and I will be now writing here 7. Write here call md9. Write mx auto. Then I will be writing here p tag, in which I will be writing and copy. Then you have to now just do one thing. You have to write here 2023, and I will be writing here all rights reserved. So here I will be writing by, and I will be now writing here a tag https slash, and I will be writing here next.design, and then I will be now writing slash, and I will be writing here free next templates like this. Now you have to save this thing, and after saving, just you have to now give some things here like a script tag we will be creating. So now I will be creating a script tag here with source sjs slash, then I will be now just writing here jQuery. So here I will be writing jQuery 3.4.1 win.js, which is the new version here which we will be using in this project. Then I will be also writing JS again, and then I will be writing bootstrap.js, which is the designing file here. Now we have created all that stuff, so I will be removing the space which we are getting here, save till here, and now we are getting all the things working in responsive as well. And you can see this was the thing which I want to show you. Navbar is also working here. So now when you've just done that all things here, just you have to do another thing live. So just like I'm telling you that we have just created these things, and now we have to do some of the styling, because like I'm telling you that we will be using Tailwind CSS as well here in this project. So I will be now doing some of the styling here. So for doing styling, I will be removing some of the codes here, because some of the starting codes are written by me, and all the other code which I'm not removing, that are code which is written, or you can say that are the code which we have taken from the library. So we will be not reading that. So I will be removing that all stuff here. Then I will be now doing one thing here, like I will be just moving here and then creating all that stuff. So I will be making it side by side here. So I will be moving on to my Google Chrome, and then I will be making the coding side at the left, and at the right we will be getting the interface side, because like you all know that we are just creating this stuff here. So I will be now moving here, and then I will be opening my VS Code, and like this I will be doing this. After getting that all stuff, you have to now move at the top and you have to create some of the things here. So I will be giving a space from the front, or you can say from the top, because we will be creating it from the start. So here you have to now create a body tag here, and then in this body tag I will be giving here the font family as Poppins, because we have to set the font family as well, and then I will be writing here as comma sans serif. Then you can set here the color as 0C, 0C, 0C. Then I will be moving down and creating background color as well, which should be as white. Then when you've written this, you have to now move here and press Ctrl Z, and then I will be writing F like this. Then you have to move down, right here layout underscore padding, right here padding top. So here I will be now writing padding top as 90 pixel, and I will be now writing here padding bottom as 90 pixel. Then you have to write here layout underscore padding, and I will be now writing here 2 as padding top. Then I will be now writing here 45 pixel, then create padding bottom as 45 pixel. Then you have to write here layout underscore padding 2, and I will be writing here top. Then you have to write here padding top like this, and then I will be now writing here 45 pixel. Then you have to write here layout underscore padding 2, and then I will be now just writing here bottom. Then I will be moving down and creating here as padding bottom. And then I will be now just doing one thing like this and creating 45 pixel here. After writing this thing, you have to now simply do one thing here, like here we have created all the stuff which we have want to create here, and then we will be creating here layout padding top as well. So I will be now writing here layout underscore padding, and then you have to write here layout underscore padding top here like this, and then I will be now creating here padding top as 90 pixel like this, and then you have to write here layout underscore padding bottom. Then I will be now writing here padding bottom like this, then create here 90 pixel. Then you have to write here heading container, so I will be now writing here heading container. Then you have to just do one thing, you have to move here and create this here underscore. Then I will be writing here display webkit, and I will be now writing here box. Right here display dash ms, and I will be now writing here flex box. Right here display flex like this, and then I will be now writing here webkit dash box, and I will be now writing here pack like this, and then I will be writing here a start. Now you have to write here ms flex pack, so here I will be now writing this time start, and then I will be moving down and writing here justify content, and I will be now writing here flex start. Then I will be just now writing here webkit, so I will be now writing here webkit box align center. Then I will be just writing here ms flex align, then I will be now writing here center. Then you have to move down and write here align items should be center, then write here text align should be center here like this. Now you have to write here heading container, and I will be now writing here h2. Then after writing h2, you have to give here position as relative, so here I will be now writing position relative. Write here font weight as 4. Then you have to write here margin right and pixel, and I will be writing here heading container, so I will be now writing here heading container image. Then you have to write here width as 30 pixel. Then I will be now writing here hero underscore area, and write here height as 98 ph. Then you have to write here position as relative. Then I will be now writing here display, and then I will be writing webkit dash box, and then you have to move down and create display, and then I will be now writing here ms flex box. So here I will be writing this. Then you have to write here display flex, and then you have to now write here webkit dash box orient. So here I will be now writing like this, and then when you've written this, you have to write here vertical. Then you have to move down and create webkit dash and write here box direction, and I will be now moving here and writing normal. Then I will be writing ms flex, and then I will be writing here direction. Then you have to create column like this. Then I will be now writing here flex direction, right here column again. Then you have to now create background color here, and in background color I will be writing EA E6 F5. Then you have to write another tag here which will be as sub page. So I will be now creating here a sub page tag like this. So I will be now writing here sub underscore page. Then you have to write here hero underscore area. Then I will be moving down and writing here height as auto, and then you have to create here another tag which should be as header underscore section dot container. Then I will be now writing here as padding 0 like this. Then create your header underscore section, and I will be now writing your nav underscore container. Then you have to write your margin 0, and I will be now writing your auto. Create custom underscore nav, and then I will be now writing your container dot create nav bar, and I will be now writing here nav dot nav item, and I will be writing here dot nav link. Now when you've written this, you have to create heading as 7 pixel, 20 pixel, and I will be now writing here margin as 10 pixel and 15 pixel. Then create color as color, and I will be now writing here black. Create here text align should be center, and write here border radius as 35 pixel. Then I will be now writing here text transform, which should be as uppercase. Then write here font size, which should be 15 pixel. Then you have to create custom. So here I will be now creating a custom underscore nav container. Right here nav bar nav, and I will be writing here dot nav item. So I will be now writing here dot nav item dot active. Then create nav link. So here I will be now writing nav link like this. Then you have to now write here comma, write here custom nav container. So here you have to now just do one thing like this, and then I will be doing one thing like I will be writing here custom nav container, and then after writing this custom nav container, you have to just write some other tag as well, which should be as dot nav bar. So I will be now writing here dot nav bar dash nav dot nav item, and I will be writing here hover. Then you have to write here nav, and in this nav I will be now writing here nav link. So here I will be writing nav link, then this bracket, and then you have to now write like this, create background color, in which I will be now writing here 4B. So I will be writing here 4B208C like this. Then you have to write here color of text should be white. Now when you've written this, save it here and then reload. So you can see we are getting these all stuff working, and now we are getting our front page design. Now I will be moving down, and here I will be just doing one thing. I will be writing here a comma, right here hover. Then I will be now writing here focus like this. Then I will be creating text decoration, which should be nice. Then I will be just moving down and writing here a hover, and write here a focus simply. Then create here color as initial. Then I will be now just doing one thing. I will be writing initial like this. Then create here btn comma, and I will be writing here btn just focus. I will be now writing here create outline none, and I will be now writing here important. Create here webkit, and then I will be now writing here webkit box shadow, and I will be now writing here none. Then you have to write here box shadow none like this. Then write here custom nav container, and I will be now writing here nav underscore search, and I will be now writing here btn. Then you have to write here background image, and then in this I will be writing here url as images. So I will be now writing here slash images slash search icon. So I will be now writing here search icon like this, and then you have to write here dot png, which is the image name. Then you have to close this and create here background size, which should be as cover. Then I will be now just writing background size as 22 pixel. Then I will be now writing here background repeat, and then I will be now writing here no repeat like this. Then after writing this tag, you have to now write here background position. So I will be now writing here background position dash y, and write here 7 pixel. Create here width as 35 pixel, and write here height as 35 pixel, and create padding as 0. Then I will be now just writing here border as 0 like this. Then you have to move down, or you can just write here border line. Then you have to write here nav bar brand. Then I will be writing here display dash webkit box. Then you have to write here display, and I will be now just writing here ms flex box. Then write here display flex. Then I will be now just doing one thing. I will be moving down and write here webkit dash box align, and write here center. Then create ms flex, and I will be now writing here align. Create here center like this, and write here align items should be also in center. Then you have to write here nav bar brand image tag, and I will be now writing here margin right, which should be 5 pixel, and create here width as 35 pixel. Then when you've written this, you have to just move down and create nav bar brand, and I will be now writing here spend tag, create font size as 22 pixel, and then write here font weight 700. Then I will be now writing here color, which should be as 4B208C. Then I will be now writing here custom underscore nav container, and I will be now writing here z index and then I will be now writing here like this 999. Create navbar expand, and then I will be now just writing here expand lg dot navbar, and I will be now writing here collapse. Create webkit, and then I will be now writing here box align, right here end. Then create mx flex align, which should be end, and right here align items flex end. Save it, and then you have to reload. So if I reload here, you can see at the top we are getting the home page style, and create a navbar expand like this. And here I will be now just writing here like this thing, and I've written this, so I will be now writing here dot navbar custom nav container, right here navbar toggler. Then I will be writing here outline none. So here I will be writing this. Then create custom nav container, and write here navbar toggler, and then I will be writing here padding as 0. Then when you've just done that all stuff, you have to create here with S37 pixel, and you have to give here height as well. So I will be setting the height to 42 pixel. Then you have to write here custom. So I will be now writing here custom nav container, nav bar toggler, and I will be now writing here this span tag, create display block, and I will be writing here with S35 pixel. Then you have to write here height 4 pixel. Then create here background color, and I will be now writing 190734. Then I will be just writing here margin 7 pixel 0. Then you have to write here webkit dash transition. So I will be now writing here transition as all 0.3s. Then you have to write here transition again as all 0.3s. Then you have to move down and create dot custom nav container, and I will be writing here nav bar toggler. And when you return this thing, just here I will be now writing here area expanded. So here I will be now writing area expanded 2. Then when you just written this, you have to write here dot s1. Then I will be now writing here webkit dash, and I will be now writing here transform, and write here rotate, which should be 45 degree. Then when you written this, you have to write here webkit dash, and I will be writing just you can write here directly transform, and I will be now writing here rotate 45 degree. Then you have to just close this tag here, like we have just done at the top. Then you have to write here margin as 0, and I will be now writing here margin bottom minus 4 pixel. Right here custom, and I will be now writing here nav container, nav bar toggler, and I will be now writing here area expanded 2. Then you write here s-2, and then you have to move down after the bracket. Then create here display as 1. Then I will be moving down, right here custom nav container, right here nav bar toggler area expanded 2, like here we have written. Right here dot s3 this time. And then you have to now just do one thing, you have to move down and write here dash webkit, and then I will be now just writing here transform like this, and then create rotate, in which I will be writing 45 degree, then change it to minus 45 degree like this. Here I will be now moving and writing here minus 45 degree, and after writing this tag, you have to now simply do one thing, like at the top we have written 45 degree and we have not written minus. So here I will be just writing minus 45 degree here, create webkit transform again, and here I will be now just only writing transform this time. In transform I will be now writing here rotate as minus 45 degree again. Then you have to close this tag by writing this close tag here as it is. Then I will be now moving down and write here margin 0, and write here margin top as minus 4 pixel. Now you have to write here custom nav container, and write here nav bar toggler again as area expanded 2. Then I will be now just writing here in the place of 2s false, and then I will be writing s1, then give comma, and you have to just do one thing, you have to copy this here, which we have written down. Same thing, just I will be copying it here, then I will be pasting it. Just I will be changing it to 2, and here I will be writing 3. Then you have to now close it and create webkit dash transform, and then I will be now writing here none, and create here transform as none like this. Now you have to close it and create here slider under store section, and I will be now writing here webkit dash box flex, and I will be now writing here 1. Then you have to create here dash ms flex 1 like this, and I will be now writing here flex 1. Then when you've written this, you have to just do one thing, you have to move here, and then you have to create display, which should be webkit, and I will be now writing here box. Right here display ms flex box. Save it here, and then you have to reload, and you can see now we are getting all the things working here, and then it is just, you can say, it is working. So after getting that all this stuff, you have to move after this tag and write here display flags. And then I will be now writing here WebKit. And then I will be now writing here box align should be center. Then I will be now writing here ms flags align center. And I will be now writing here align item center. Then you have to now write here position relative, and I will be now writing here z, and that should be 2. Then here I will be writing color, which should be 3B, 3A, 3A. Then you have to now just write here padding bottom. So here I will be writing 90 pixel. Then I will be now writing here slider underscore section. Then I will be now writing here dot close. Here you have to write WebKit dash box align, and I will be now writing here center, create ms flex align, right here center, and then you have to write here align items will be center, and then you have to write here slider section like this, create detail underscore box, and then I will be now just writing here color should be black like this, and then you have to move down and create slider underscore section, and then I will be now writing detail underscore box and write here h1. Then when you've written this, you have to create here text transform. So I will be now writing here text transform uppercase. Then you have to now write here font weight as bold. Then when you've written this thing, just you have to write here slider section and write here detail underscore box tag, and I will be now writing here margin top as 20 pixel and write here slider section. So here I will be now writing slider underscore section detail box. So here I will be now writing, and then I will be now writing here tag create margin top as 20 pixel. And then when you've written this, you have to just give like this, you have to remove, and then you have to write here detail underscore box here, and I will be now writing this tag and write here display inline block. Then I will be now just doing one thing, I will be moving down, and then I will be just writing here padding as 10 pixel, and I will be now writing here 40 pixel. Then I will be now writing background color as 4B 208C. Then I will be writing color as white. Now when you've written this, you have to move down and write here border radius 35 pixel. Then I will be now writing here margin top 35 pixel. Then write here slider underscore section. Then I will be now writing here detail underscore box, and then you have to write here a hover. Then you have to now just write here background color, which should be as 5625A1. Then you have to move down, and after moving down, just here I will be creating dot slider underscore section, and then I will be writing image contain. Right here border 7 pixel, and then I will be writing here solid, right 7B. Then I will be writing 57B2, and then you have to create border radius as 100%, and right here overflow should be hidden. Then when you've written this, you have to write a slider section image container, and I will be now writing a div carousel. So here I will be now writing carousel example controls. Right here width as 100%, and then I will be now writing a position unset. Then when you've written this, you have to move down and write here slider section dot image, and then I will be now writing here container image box, and I will be writing image right here width 100%, and then I will be now writing here slider section like this, and then I will be now writing here carousel. So here I will be now writing carousel like this, and after writing this, you have to now just write here carousel control click. So here I will be now writing like this preview, and then you have to write here slider section carousel, and then I will be writing here control next. Then I will be now writing here top initial. Then I will be now writing here left, which should be initial. Then you have to now write here bottom should be 5% like this. After writing this tag, you have to now do one thing. You have to write here right as 10%, and then I will be now writing here width as 45 pixel. Then create here height as 45 pixel, and I will be now writing here border line. Then you have to write here border radius as 100% like this, and write here opacity, which should be 1. Then you have to create here background repeat. So I will be now writing here as no repeat, and write here background size. So here I will be now writing background size 8 pixel, and then I will be writing here background position. So here I will be now writing center. Then when you written this, you have to create here slider section. So here after writing this, you have to write carousel control previous, and then I will be now writing here background image, which should be as URL, and then I will be writing dot slash images, and I will be now writing previous.png and write here background color as white. So here I will be now writing this. Then you have to now write here WebKit dash transform, and I will be writing here translate, in which I will be writing minus 85 pixel and 30 pixel. Then you have to write here transform, and then I will be writing translate and write here minus 85 pixel comma 30 pixel. Then you have to move down after this tag, and then you have to create here a tag which will be a slider in the score section and write here carousel. So here I will be writing carousel control next, and then I will be now writing here background image, and in background image I will be writing here URL again. So here I will be now writing URL, and here I will be writing // images, and then I will be now writing here next.png. Then you have to write here background color, in which I will be writing here 4B, and then write here 208C. Then you have to write here WebKit dash transform, and I will be now writing here translate, in which I will be writing minus 45 pixel. Then I will be now writing here comma 0, and then you have to write here WebKit dash transform, and I will be now writing like this. I will be removing this. Write here transform like this, and then you have to write here translate. Then write minus 45 pixel comma 0. Then you have to write here dot service and then score section. Write here text align should be center. Then I will be now writing here service section like this, and write here heading container. Then I will be now writing here WebKit dash box spec. Then I will be now writing here center. Write here ms flex spec here. Then you have to write here in center. Then you have to write justify content should be center. Then you have to now write here service underscore section dot service, and then I will be now writing here container. Then when you've written this, you have to move here and create container like this. And then when you've written this, you have to create display, and I will be now writing here WebKit box. Write here display ms flex box. And then after writing this tag, you have to now just write here display flex. And I will be now writing here WebKit dash box spec like this, and then you have to now just do one thing. You have to create here in center and write here ms flex spec. Then you have to write here as well in center. After writing this, you have to create justify content in center, and I will be now writing here padding 35 pixel 0. Then write here ms flex wrap like this, and then I will be now writing here wrap. Write here flex wrap, and I will be now writing here wrap. Then write here service underscore section, and then I will be now just writing here service container. Write here box, in which I will be now writing here margin as 25 pixel 1%, and then I will be now just writing here ms flex, and I will be writing here preferred. Then you have to write here size as 13%. Then I will be writing here text basis, which should be as 31%. Write here padding as 35 pixel and 25 pixel. Then I will be now writing here 25 pixel. Then you have to create here border radius as 15 pixel, and then you have to now create WebKit dash box shadow. Then I will be writing 0 0 10 pixel 0 RGB, and here I will be writing 0 0 0.15. Then you have to close it and create here box shadow here, and which I will be writing 0 0 10 pixel 0 RGB, and here I will be writing 0 0 0.15. Then you have to close it and create here border top, which should be like 15 pixel solid transparent. Then I will be now writing the overflow as hidden. Then when you've written this, you have to move down and create here dash WebKit transition. And then when you've written this, you have to now write here all 0.1s. Then you have to now write here transition as all 0.1s. Then you have to move down. After moving down, just you have to write here service. So here I will be now writing here service like this, and in which I will be writing service section dot service, and I will be now writing your container. Write here box dot image box like this. Now when you've written this, you have to create display WebKit box. Then you have to write here display, and I will be now just writing here ms flex box. Then I will be writing here display flex. Then when you've written this, you have to write here WebKit dash box, and I will be now writing here back center. Then when you've written this, you have to write here ms flex spec, and I will be now writing here in center. Then you have to create justify content, and I will be now writing here center. Then write here WebKit dash box align, then I will be now writing here center, and then you have to create ms flex box, or you can say flex align should be in center. Then you have to now write here align item should be center, and then you have to write here height as 125 pixel. Then you have to write here service underscore section like this, and then I will be now writing here service container, and I will be now writing box image box, and I will be writing image, and you have to write here width as 90 pixel, and then you have to write here service underscore section, and I will be now writing here service container create box, and then I will be now writing here detail box. Then I will be moving down and writing here margin top as 25 pixel. Then I will be moving down, and then you have to create here service section. So I will be now writing here service underscore section, and I will be now writing here service container. Then you have to write here box detail box. So here I will be now writing this. Write here h5, and which I will be writing color as 2E0E5. Then when you written this thing, you have to create font weight as 600, and I will be now writing here position as reload. Then you have to save this thing and reload. So after reloading, you can see we are getting all the things aligned, and now it is looking good. I think that after getting this, you have to now simply do one thing. You have to write here service section. Then I will be now writing here service container. Write here box cover. Then you have to write here comma service section. Then give a space and write here service container like this. And after writing this thing, just here you have to now write here dot box. So here I will be writing dot box dot active. Then I will be now writing here border top as 15 pixel solid, and I will be writing 512A97. Close this, and then you have to create service section, and then I will be now writing here BTN box. So here I will be now writing BTN box like this. Write here display webkit, and I will be now writing here box. Then you have to write here display, and which I will be writing MS flex box. So here I will be now writing this. Then you have to write here display should be flex, and I will be now writing here webkit dash box pack in center. Then you have to now write here MS flex pack like this, and then I will be now writing here in center and write here justify content. So here I will be now writing justify content in center. Now after writing this, you have to create here margin top as 25 pixel. So here I will be now writing this. Save it here, and then you have to reload. So you can see now we are getting the hover effect in these all buttons as well, and you can see it is looking good. Now after getting this stuff, you have to now just move down after this margin top tag and create here service underscore section, and write here BTN box A tag, and write here display which should be inline. And I will be now just writing here inline block like this. Write here padding as 10 pixel, 35 pixel, and then you have to write here background color. And in background color, I'll be writing 4B208C. So here, when you've written this, you have to move down and write the color as white, text white, and then you have to write the border radius as 35 pixel. Then when you've written this, you have to write here service, and then you have to write here underscore section BTN box A tag. Write here hover and write background color. And in background color, I will be writing 5625A1. So here I will be now writing. Then you have to write here about underscore section. Then you have to write here background color, which should be F3, F0, F6. Then you have to now write here about underscore section, and I will be now writing here create webkit dash box align, and I will be now writing here in center. Then when you've written this, you have to write here MS flex align section in center. Then you have to write here align items in center. Then when you've written this thing, just here you have to now do one thing. You have to write here dot about underscore section, and I will be now writing here underscore container and write display webkit box. Now when you've written this, you have to write here display MS flex box. So here I will be now writing this. Write here display flex. Then when you've written this, you have to write here webkit dash box orient. Then I will be now writing here vertical. Then you have to write here webkit dash, and I will be now writing here box direction, and I will be now just writing here normal. Then when you've written this, you have to write here MS flex direction column. Then I will be now writing here flex direction, which should be column like this. Now you have to write here about sections. I will be now writing here about section dot image container, and I will be now writing here image box. Create here border 5 pixel solid 7B 57B2. Then you have to move down and write here border radius, and then I will be writing 100%. Write here overflow So here I will be now writing overflow, which should be hidden. Then you have to write here about section again. So I will be now creating about section with image container. Here I will be now just writing here image box, which I will be now writing here border as 5 pixels solid, and I will be writing 7b57b2. Then you have to write here border radius, in which I will be writing 100%, and write here overflow hidden. Now you have to move down and create here about underscore section, and I will be now writing here image container. Then you have to write here image box b1. Then you have to write here width as 70%, and then you have to move down, right here about. So here I will be now just doing one thing, like here I will be now writing like this, and you can see we have just done with this. And after writing these all things, here I will be moving at the top, and we were just here. I just show you, we were here. Now I was just creating this, and I was just writing here dot, and then I was just creating about section, in which I was just writing image container. So here I will be now writing image container dot image box dot d2, and then you have to write here width as 50% here. Then when you written this, you have to move down. Then here you have to give here margin left. So here I will be now writing margin left auto, and I will be now writing here margin top as minus 12%. Then you have to now write here about underscore section, and then you have to write here image container. Then I will be now writing here image box and write here image. Create width as 100%. And then you have to move down and write here about underscore section. Then you have to write here detail box. Then I will be now writing here margin right as 15%. Then I will be now writing here about underscore section, and then I will be removing the slash from the like first tag. Then I will be now writing here detail box tag, and I will be now writing here margin top, in which I will be writing 25 pixels. So after writing this tag, you have to now move down, create about underscore section, and I will be now writing here detail box. So here I will be now writing create a tag and write here display inline block. So here I will be now writing this, and write here padding as 10 pixel and 35 pixel, and write here background color as well, in which I will be writing 4B208C. Now after writing this tag, you have to now just write here color as well of the text should be white simply, and I will be now writing here border radius. So here I will be moving and writing here border radius as 5 pixel, and write here margin. So here I will be now writing margin as 25 pixel 0, 45 pixel 0. Then you have to write here about underscore section and write here detail box. Then you have to create a with hover. In hover I will be now just writing background color, and in background color I will be writing 5625A1. Then you have to just move down and write here block underscore section, and I will be now writing here heading contain. Then you have to write here bracket dash box back, and I will be now just writing here center. Then you have to write here ms flex back. So here I will be now writing like this and create center, and here I will be now writing justify content, and here I will be now writing in center. Then you have to write here block underscore section, and I will be writing here heading container, right here h2, and here I will be writing before. Then you have to write here background color, which should be as white. Now when you've written this, you have to move down, and then after moving down this, you have to create block section. So here I will be now writing block section like this, right here box. Then you have to write here margin top as 55 pixel, and write here background color as white. Now when you've written this, here you have to now move like this here, and then I will be now just writing white. Now when you've just written this, you have to move down after this tag and creating WebKit dash box, and I will be now writing here shadow 0 0 10 pixel 0 RGB here, and I will be now writing here 0 0 0 right here 0.15. Then I will be now writing here box shadow, which should be like 0 0 10 pixel 0, and I will be now writing here RGB 0 0.15. Then you have to close it. Then you have to write here block section. So I will be now writing block underscore section. Then I will be now writing here image box, and then when you've written this, you have to create here position related. Then you have to now move down and create here block section, and then I will be now writing here box image, and I will be now writing here image box image. Then you have to now move down and create width, and write here 100%, right here block section, and then I will be now writing here box like this and write detail box. And then when you've written this, you have to create 25 pixel, 25 pixel, 15 pixel like this padding, and write here block section again and write here box detail box, and then I will be now writing here h5. Then here you have to write font weight should be bold. Then when you've written this, you have to now do one thing like here I will be just moving here and then pressing backspace from here, and then I will be doing one thing, I will be moving down, and then here you can see we have just written this tag here, and I will be now creating a tag which should be like contact underscore, and I will be now writing here section, right here position should be related. Then I will be now moving down and write here contact section top, and you have to now write here margin top as 45 pixel and write here padding right as 35 pixel. Then I will be now writing here contact section, and I will be now writing here input, then create here width as 100%. Then I will be now writing here border which should be none, and then you have to write here height 50 pixel. Then you have to now write here margin bottom. Then you have to write 25 pixel, create padding left, and I will be now writing here 25 pixel. Then write here background color as transparent, and then when you written this, you have to write here outline none, and then you have to write here color 1010 and 10. Then you have to now write here backfill dash box shadow, and write here 0 pixel, 2 pixel, 5 pixel, 0 pixel, RGBA. Then here I will be now writing 0, 0, 0, and then I will be writing 1, 6. Write here box shadow, then write 0 pixel, 2 pixel, 5 pixel, 0 pixel, RGBA, 0, 0, and then I will be now just giving a space and write here 0.16. Then when you've written this, you have to move down and write here contact, and then I will be now writing here underscore section, write here input like this, and then I will be now writing here bracket dash and write here input placeholder. Now when you've written this, you have to move down, and after moving down, just you have to now write here color as 737272, and then you have to just do simply one thing like I will be moving down and I will be copying this color code which we have just written. After copying this, you have to now write here contact underscore section, and I will be now writing here input, and after this you have to now write here ms dash input placeholder, and I will be now writing the color in which I will be pasting that stuff. Then again you have to write here contact section, and I will be now writing here input ms placeholder, so I will be now writing here placeholder like this, ms input, and I will be now writing here placeholder in which I will be now writing a tag which should be like same color tag, in which I will be now pasting the tag which we have copied. Now you have to write here contact underscore section, and I will be now writing here input placeholder, and then I will be now writing color which should be like 737272. Then when you've written this, you have to write here contact, then I will be now writing here underscore section, write here input message box, so here I will be now moving down and write here height 120 pixel, then you write here contact underscore section, then I will be now writing here button, write here border should be none. Then when you just went with this, you have to now do one thing like here I will be now writing display should be inline block, then I will be now writing here padding should be like 12 pixel, and write here 45 pixel, then I will be now writing here background color 4B208C, and I will be now writing here color which should be white, so here I will be now writing color white like this, and write here border radius 0 pixel, and then you have to now write here margin top should be 35 pixel. And then when you've written this, you have to move down and write here contact should be section, and then I will be now writing here button hover, and I will be now writing here background color as 5625A1. Then when you've written this, you have to move down and write here contact section, and I will be now just writing here dot map underscore container. Then I will be now writing here height as 100%, and then write here min height, and in min height I will be now just writing here as 325 pixel, write here contact underscore section, and I will be now writing here map container. So here I will be now writing it as, and then I will be now just writing map responses. Then here you have to write height as 100%. Then when you just done with this, here I will be now moving at the back, and you can see we have just written that all stuff which we want to create. After getting that all stuff things, you have to now press backspace here and save this thing from here, and then we do. So if I show you here, and you can see we are getting all the things working, and we are getting all the stuff here which is looking good. So this is our amazing application of electronic which we have created. You can see we are getting all the things working. Our blogs are here, Then our contact us section we have created here, which is looking good, and the footer section is also there. So this was the thing which I want to show you here from start. So I hope you understand how we have created this amazing electronic app, and if I show you, it is totally responsive app which we have created here from start. You can see our burger menu is also working here. So like this, you can also create your own electronic application using different languages here. So we have just created this amazing electronic application using Next.js. We have used Tailwind CSS and Web3 to create this amazing project. So if you have understand, enjoy this project, so remember to hit a like, and if you're new on the channel and want to see more videos like that, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell as well, so more people can learn and they can understand about these amazing things. So just I'll be meeting next project with more amazing things and more amazing tutorials. So for today, goodbye.